Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm CJ. I'm filming this post video, I guess, because I again forgot to film an intro. But yeah. I don't know how to film intros. Um this is a week in my life, I guess, like my crafting life. Craft with me for a week. Kind of something like that. I'm starting on Sunday, ending on Sunday. I'm hoping to get this uploaded Sunday night, so that is my plan. I hope you enjoy the video. Goodbye. Hello, everyone. It's been a while since I filmed. I'm feeling kind of under the weather today, and as you can see, my background is quite messy. And I mean, it was kind of messy in my first video, but I think I want to try to get my room clean and organized before I start filming anymore, just so I can feel nice and not self-conscious of my surroundings. But it's Sunday. I'm not working, so it's kind of like a typical clean reset kind of day. But yeah, I didn't film anything like the first week and a half of November because I somehow had a feeling that it was just gonna be awful. And if you live in the US, you know why. um, so I was kind of coping with that. But yeah, I think it's time to kind of get my stuff in order. So I think I'm gonna put on like a 2 times speed or something, and then we'll get everything cleaned up. We'll try to get everything cleaned up at least.
Hi everybody. I know I look a little crazy, but I just got home from work. I took a shower and I learned, I think, that I have curly hair. So I'm trying to do some curly hair routines, and apparently you're not supposed to touch it until it's like 100% dry. So this is the closest I'm gonna get to looking presentable, I think, for the next few hours. If you can hear him, I'm so sorry. And if you can hear her, also, so sorry. She's cleaning herself, as always. But I just wanted to say I've made so much progress on the Dorney sweater since I think the last time you guys saw it. Because it was just in its infancy. Like, it wasn't even connected to the round or anything. I don't know why my tongue's purple. But look! I'm almost done with the yoke! Like, that's insane! She's looking so gorgeous so far. And I'm so excited to split because there's probably almost 400 stitches on these needles right now. But oh my goodness. What I've learned is that I think I strive off of pattern repeats. Like, if this was plain stockinette, I don't know if I would have made this much progress. But having to do so many rows until the next cable, like, it just really fueled my fire. And she's just gorgeous. Like, I am so proud of myself. I'm a little worried for picking up the stitches for the neckline simply because the cables, like the second row that I knit, I cabled. So there's these weird little gappy places which might make it a little difficult for me. But, you know, we're not there yet, so it's fine. I'm just gonna savor it. I was reading some project notes on Ravelry, and a lot of people said that the beginning of their round didn't line up, but also it says specifically in the pattern that you have to move the beginning of round marker, so maybe that's their dilemma, but I'm so excited! Again, she's showing up a lot more gray on camera, but she is indeed purple. And I'm using Drops Nepal, and I'm knitting this up on a 5.5, but the pattern calls for a 4.5, so I had to size up quite a lot, and even the 5.5 swatch was a little small, so I'm knitting the largest size 10. I'm just like so shocked. And I've also learned how to do cables without a cable needle, so it's been a lot easier. But I do think on some of my cables that lean to the left, they have this really big stitch that's really gapey, but apparently I can't find any, so it must block out or even out as the project gets a little bit more weight to it. But that was my only concern. I'm also a little concerned how long it's going to take to dry when I'm done with it. That's where I'm at. So I really want to split for sleeves either tonight or tomorrow. It's like 7:30 right now, and I don't have to work until 1:30 in the afternoon tomorrow, so I'll have some pretty good knitting time. And then I don't think I do work Wednesday, but I don't work Thursday. So yeah, that's where we're sitting. Let's go.
I'm having a dilemma. So, I hate the backwards loop cast on, and I know I shouldn't have done it. But I'm going to show you my dilemma. So I have this loop here from the extra, you know how backward loop is. I don't know. And then this big loop as well. Like, you're kidding. And I don't even know how to go back and fix it. So I'm just gonna continue. But it's okay. Wish me luck. But I have sleeves now. I have a body. I don't have to work on 400 plus stitches.
It's my favorite. The localization team got a little. Hey, crotch rot, you staring at my tits. Okay.
And I can shoot out of one barrel?
Is this the very beginning of the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I can shoot out of both barrel and make me go, whoa.
That's great.
But it's fucking hard. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Oh, man. Man.
There we go, there we go, there we go.
Man.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Take your time. Line up the shot. Yes.
Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday morning, almost afternoon, but I'm working a full shift today, so I'm gonna bring some knitting along so I can work on my lunch break. I probably won't be able to get any footage actually working on this at work because you know I'm at work, but I cast on a new sock. It is this beautiful sock, and I'm just doing a plain vanilla sock because I wanted to see how this yarn would work up. And it's just simple and easy to take on the go. I'm really excited for these socks because I got a soft sock base, is what they're called, and it's 85% superwash merino and like 15% nylon, so it's extra soft. And this colorway is the Wisp test from Oakwood Knits, from their Animal Crossing collection. There we go. They're doing like a monthly surprise advent kind of thing with Animal Crossing, and this was October's theme. And this one has a little bit of darker navy in it than the official colorway, but I still thought it was super pretty, so I ordered it, and now I'm making socks. It is very dark and gloomy today. It's gonna be a long one, I think. I do have update on my Druid sock. I'm in a little bit of a predicament because the leg of this one is one repeat longer than the other one. I kind of just got carried away doing alternating skeins, and I think it's working up very well and how I wanted it to. So this is the back, and I'm starting on the heel flap here. But it's just so pretty. But like, these socks are not gonna match whatsoever. Because on the other one I never alternated skeins, or I didn't alternate skeins because I didn't know how it was gonna work up. So I finished it and I was kind of, you know, on the fence about how it looked, so I wanted to alternate skeins on this one, and that's what I did, and I'm really loving the result of that and the look of that.
because on my other sock it alternated, the gray and the green alternated every row, whereas this one has a little bit bigger blocks of green and it's not so spirally, if you know what I mean. Like, it doesn't wrap around the sock. But yeah, that's some progress for that. I'll see if I can turn it inside out to show you how I carried. No, maybe that's for another day. Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, November 14th, I believe. It's the 14th, and I am currently going insane because I want to cast on another pair of socks. Like, why do I have so much sock knitting fever? So I was watching some gift knitting roundup videos, and a DK weight pattern vanilla sock, and I want to make it. So I originally was gonna knit mittens for my grandma, but the way that the variegated yarn is working up isn't my favorite, and I think she would like socks better, to be honest. She's very much one for house slippers and the big fuzzy socks, you know, like the traditional like Christmas like stocking stuffer kind of socks. So I think I'm gonna frog this, which is basically like almost a sock. Maybe cast on? I want to get it done for Christmas. And since it's DK weight, I think it would go so much faster than a fingering weight sock. I'm kind of on the fence about it, but that's like my plan. Is it crazy of me to have 3 active pairs of socks like that I'm working on? Probably. But like, I just think it would be so cool, and I think she would like them very much. And my grandma is definitely a knit-worthy person. I finished working this part of the mitten like so long ago. So long ago. And I mean, it's cute or whatever, but my grandma's a very tiny person. If this fits on my hand, it's not going to fit her. But it's pretty. And if I ever do want to knit mittens, I know how and I can do it. But that's what is currently plaguing my brain. And I started the heel flap on my Wisp test socks. So I got a significant amount of progress done yesterday while I was at work, because I got there pretty early, so I sat and knit in my car. So I have 40 rows for the leg, and then I think I'm about halfway done with the heel flap. And it's just so pretty. I love the way that this is dyed. Like, there's no weird color pooling. She's just... If every single, like, hand-dyed yarn could work up this way, I would love hand-dyed yarn. I mean, I do love hand-dyed yarn. Like, that is people's art. But, like, this is prime. This is prime color pooling, because there isn't really any. Oh, just so pretty. Just so pretty. And sorry about my needle scratching on my table, but I'm obsessed with her. And I think this is what I'm going to work on today.
watching Game Grumps, but you can find us at The Grumps on www.youtube.com.
I have to watch my best friends run a supermarket again.
Does it light up?
I have another dilemma. I always have dilemmas. So I'm following the SOS socks, or I'm So Basic socks by Summerly Knits, and I did the heel flap, and I thought 2 inches or 5 centimeters would be too short. I measured it, and like the way that my tape measure laid across the stitches when I was doing it said that it was 5 centimeters, and then I did the heel turn, and then it said that after I did that it was 4 centimeters. So the sock is the gusset is a little small and a little short, but I don't think it's the end of the world, since I definitely know that I'm not going to be wearing these socks in shoes. I mainly am going to use my hand knit socks for house socks, or house slippers, if you want to call them that. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I probably have like 5 rows after the gusset decreases, so now I'm just working on the foot, so that's where I'm at. But I think I'm gonna put this down for the night, because I worked on them all while watching a live stream. But I'm gonna go over and hang out on my bed, and I think I'm actually gonna make granny squares, because we were talking about granny squares, and I have a granny square blanket that has been neglected for a very long time, so I think I want to make some. Kind of in the mood for some crochet, especially after the other day when I finished my sister's floor mat. Kind of in the mood for it. And I bet you guys will never guess what colors the blanket are. Don't say purple or green. I do love my purple and green. I'll never get enough of my purple and green. Lighting isn't super great, but these are the colors that I'm using. So I have a Pound of Love here. This one is white. This one is mocha. We have thistle, and then I believe this one is sage? Olive. Okay, it's olive. So I got all of these back when I was working at my local Joann's. Unfortunately, it has since closed. I was part of the liquidation team, so it's quite unfortunate that I now only have Hobby Lobby in my immediate area, which I don't buy yarn from Hobby Lobby, or I rarely do these days. I still have some in my stash, but these days I'm not shopping there. But originally, the Lion Brown Pound of Love is $11.99. And let me look at the receipt that was in the bag, because this is crazy. You guys gotta get a load of this. So originally, the Pound of Love is $11.99, and I bought it at 25% off. So it went down to $6.29. That doesn't sound right. 25% off. So it would have been like, I think, $9. And then I got to add my 30% off employee discount. So it made each skein $6.29. I missed that freaking 30% off. I bought all 4 of those skeins plus this bag for $28. Like, you're kidding. Anyway. So that's what it's looking like so far. I do kind of have like a diagonal effect going here. So if you see, I have the green, or the brown, green, purple all going in a diagonal, and the rest of the blanket kind of just follows a similar pattern. And my approach to it is I make each of the granny squares. So I do every possible combination, I believe, with these. And then I do the 3 rounds, and then I lay them out, and then I do the join as you go method with the white. And I just think it has a really cute look to it. And I've always wanted a granny square blanket. So I would say I'm maybe like just under or just over a third done with the blanket. I kind of want to go until I have none of these colors left. But also, if you can see on my shelf there, I have a ton. So, that's where I'm at. I think I did them with 5.5 millimeters. But now that I'm thinking about it, I can't really remember. Did I do it with 5 mil? I might have to go back in my camera roll and look. Good morning. It's Friday, November 15th. It's Twisters Day! Twisters is finally streaming on something, and I'm watching it actively right now while making granny squares. Like, this is everything that I wanted.
Chasers out of Arkansas. Hillbillies with a YouTube channel.
I'm gonna continue making granny squares. Goodbye, everybody. Hello, everybody. It's Saturday, November 16th, and it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I have made a lot of progress on my sock. So I was just on a call, like a Discord call. We were video chatting in the Discord, and there's like this thing called the sock cult. And yeah, I was just knitting on a sock in there for like the past it's a hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Oh, and yeah, I just want to show you the progress that I have on my vanilla sock in like 2.5 seconds. I think I already told you that I thought the heel flap was too short, which I still think is true. But I would say I'm about 3/4 of the way done with the foot. And she's looking good, Gina. She's looking gorgeous. I think the colors are working out so pretty. And if you can hear that wind, so sorry. Oh, I also added another row to that granny square blanket that I was working on the other day. And then I have like 10 out of the 12 squares worked up, and I might add those on tonight. I'm doing like a modified join as you go. It's like the join as you go, and then you knit across, or you crochet across the bottom, and then you snip it, and then you make the row of squares, and then you crochet back and snip it. I don't know, that just makes more sense to me personally. I don't work tomorrow, so I'll probably film tomorrow and maybe try to get this uploaded tomorrow evening, because I have most of the video edited already. I'll just have to add in these clips and then do whatever else I want to do. I'm gonna try to explain the join as you go thing that I was talking about earlier. Ma'am, you're being very obnoxious. So basically, hi babe. The join as you go, I basically add the white yarn here and I go up, connect it here, connect it all throughout here, go down, and then I connect this side and I work up, and it's kind of just like a continuous thing all the way down. And then once I get to this side, I'll crochet all the way back down to this corner. That's kind of how it is. And also, don't worry about her. She has been taken to the vet. She just finished her 3rd round of antibiotics. We're kind of trying to figure out why she sounds like that. But you're happy. And you're loved. So you don't gotta worry. It doesn't bother you much, does it? No. Go crazy, girl. Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday morning. Alright. Should I recap the week? Or should I tell you what I'm going to do today? I'll tell you what I'm going to do today. I have to do laundry. I think I'm going to try to make it like an every Sunday I kind of do like a little room spruce up. So I'm going to do that. I probably won't film it though because I don't think it'll be that exciting. I got to clean the rest of the house. Do dishes, sweep, fun stuff like that. I think I have to shower as well. There's lots of things that I have to do today. I'm going to show you the progress that I made on my granny square blanket. One second.
So here's it all in its glory, and I added the last 2 rows here in this past week. So that's more progress that I made than in like a whole year on this blanket. So that's exciting, is it not? So currently it is 12 squares across, and I'm wanting to do 12 rows. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm like almost done, kind of, almost. I'm almost starting to decrease for the toe on my vanilla sock. 1 second. Here it is, just looking like one long tube. The heel. And I have like a size 10 foot, so like the foot has to be quite significant. But yeah, I think that's been my progress this week. I did add a few rows to my Dorney sweater. I guess I'll grab that too. I think I added like 2 rows maybe. Oh no, the beginning of this week I split for sleeves, so I'm rocking it. Okay. I got like a solid inch under the arms. Should I do a try on? So this is where I'm sitting with the Dorney sweater. I'm gonna go on the body until this ball runs out. But yeah, she's looking pretty gorgeous. If this is the end of the video, thank you for watching. I think I'm gonna make weekly vlogs a thing, maybe, perhaps. My first video has gotten a lot more views than I thought it would, so that's exciting. And I have to film an intro again for this video because I just started filming and I didn't even introduce myself or anything. So thank you for watching. If you want to see more, I guess subscribe. This is kind of probably going to be like the format that I follow for a while. And then if I film any like B-roll today, I'll tack it on at the end. But thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again. Goodbye, everyone.